Billy Bryson Team Real Estate and Home Loans, and today's topic has been based around some questions I've been getting frequently with home prices flattening out. Many people are considering doing some home improvements and want to know which upgrades are best for selling your house. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Also, if you or anyone you know is considering making a move or refinancing, if you can please give me a call, pass on my number, or you can visit my website for free, helpful real estate and loan information. So back to the topic of which upgrades are best to boost your home's value. People always ask me how to get the most bang for your buck when they're selling a house. First, let me start by saying there's no one answer that fits everyone the same. But there are some general rules, and it really depends on everybody's situation, what your budget is, and what your home style is. I know a lot of times when I meet with the seller, they're like, well, I know my house needs upgrading, but I really don't have the money for it. One thing to know, guys, is that most buyers don't have a lot of money either. And if you're going to sell them a house that needs a lot of upgrade, they're not going to be as excited about it. They're going to factor in all the things that they feel that they need to do. They're going to factor in how much it's going to cost them, and they are going to take it off their offering price. So not spending a little bit of money up front might end up costing you a lot more in the end. So if you're planning on selling your home, you're likely wondering, well, what repairs are going to make the biggest difference? Which ones should be done prior to selling? Which one's going to give you the biggest return? And if that's your situation, then you're in the right place. This video will go over some of the top repairs that you can do before selling that you're going to want to complete. Starting with number one is first impressions. You never get a chance to make a first impression. And that starts with the front of your home, the curb appeal. Starting with the landscape, there's things you can do for free. You can make sure the front lawn is mowed, pull all the weeds, cut and trim some bushes, pick up any toys, get rid of any dead plants, put trash cans in the back of the home where they're not visible from the street, roll up the water hose, etc. These are all things that you can do for free with a little bit of time and just a little bit of work. For less than $100, you can now buy some color. You can buy a lot of very inexpensive, colorful plants that will really make the home stand out upon first impression. For a little bit more money, staying on the front of the house, a front door replacement could cost anywhere from maybe $500 to $1,000. And according to the National Homes Remodeler Association, you can expect 125% return on the replacement of our front door. Sticking with the front of the house, a garage door is another item that will typically increase the home's value. The curb appeal substantially. It makes a world of difference on the curb appeal. And again, that's a project that's going to return well over 100% of the money invested. Next is kitchens. What can I tell you? Kitchens sell houses. I would say in today's market, right now, a good kitchen remodel, if done on a reasonable budget, will pay you 2 or 3 times the investment. At the Bryson Team, we have a contractor that will do granite countertops on average between $2,000 and $2,500, and they look fantastic. You can usually just resurface, adjust, paint, put some new hardware in all the cabinets for about another $1,000. So the whole kitchen could look totally different for less than $5,000. So I'd almost always recommend that you put a little bit of money into the kitchen. And when I spoke to my appraiser about kitchens, and I asked him on average, what's the difference between a slightly remodeled kitchen in Southern California on the average house? He said the appraised value will go up $10,000 to $15,000. So right there, you have 2 or 3 time return on your money. But more importantly, it's going to get the buyer excited about your house. Now onto the floors. This is another very inexpensive item that'll make a world of difference. You can get waterproof vinyl wood floors installed for less than $3 or $4 a square foot. These are click and lock floating floors. You can usually put them down right over tile. You can put them over existing linoleum. It's durable, it's a waterproof solution, and it's going to add a huge pop to your home. We just recently sold a house where they had black and white old-fashioned checkered kitchen floors. They had them put down some real nice gray vinyl wood flooring. It just made a world of difference on how the kitchen looked and how the floors looked. So finally, if you have a few more dollars, you can remodel a bathroom for as little as $3,000. So there you have it. For less than $10,000, you can change the entire look of your home, starting with the outside curb appeal, a slightly remodeled kitchen, some flooring, and if needed, a bathroom remodel. Remember that every home and every situation is different. So before you start spending money, give me a call. I'd be happy to come out free of charge, no obligation. I can do a personal in-home analysis for you. I can walk through your home. We can assess which areas of the home could use the most improvement and where you should be spending your money and where the improvements are going to give you likely the biggest return for your money. That'll save you thousands of dollars or help you make thousands of dollars. So Met with a seller recently that had already listed his home. I mean, he had already put a lot of money into the property. He had put over $25,000 into the property. And once I met with him, I went through everything that he had recently done, and me and him talking about everything, it had come to a conclusion that if he would have used my contractors and suppliers and listened to some advice from the Bryson team, we could have got everything that he did for $25,000. We could have got it all done for less than $10,000, and that would have saved him over $15,000. And his property more than likely still would have sold for full market value. So at the Bryson team, when we come in, we're not only going to tell you things that you should do, but we're also going to tell you some things not to do, where you can save some money. And at the end of the day, when you're hiring us as your real estate agent, you're paying us a lot of money to tell you all the things that you should do and shouldn't do. You don't have to do them, but that's one of the things you're paying us for. So we feel obligated to tell you all the things you could and should do to get the most amount of money for your home. If you'd like some more information, some tips on how to get your house ready to sell or selling your house for the most amount of money, or how we do things different here at the Bryson team, please give us a call direct, 562-248-6161, and we can schedule a free, no obligation in-home analyst for you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this information helpful. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and share it. Have a great day. Thanks guys for watching. Bye-bye.